Hey everybody, today is June 17th and today we're going to talk about the price of gold and also silver. Right now, both are crashing pretty hard and we're talking about why this is happening and whether or not we can recover and continue up higher or whether this is going to continue down lower and enter a bear market. So please read this disclaimer before we begin this video, and you can pause the video as you read it. Okay, so we had an incredible run in gold and silver over the past couple of years, right? And it started to begin to stall in the middle of last year, in the summer of last year, and then we basically had a bearish downtrend, right? Lower highs, lower lows. There was hope that this could have been just a midterm correction, right? Because if we look at the longer term picture, right, this is a nice bull run that lasted a couple of years. There was hope this could be like a mid correction before continuing up higher, but most recently, it does seem like this might continue down lower because it's just such a strong plunge to bottom, right? We talked about how this level, our Fibonacci level and this resistance level, they're very strong resistance level, right? Because we failed to hold support over here. Then we flipped this to resistance, came up, tried to break through 1, 2, and 3 times, failed to break through resistance levels, and now we're plunging down below, right? Then we found a double bottom earlier this year, and so there's hope that this could be fulfilled and push up higher. And now we're seeing strong resistance along our Fibonacci level, of course, because we failed to hold over here. And I actually drew this line up here because I thought we could actually continue up higher and retest this level, which we rejected twice over here, and of course over here. But we didn't even make it that far before plunging. So the question is, why is this plunging so hard, right? Why are we not only coming down, but coming down so hard in the last 48 hours? The reason is the Federal Reserve had a meeting yesterday, and people are basically reading into what they said yesterday as if they will begin tapering their bond buying program a lot sooner than expected. And not only that, they might raise interest rates a lot sooner than expected and do multiple interest rates a lot sooner than expected. So this is putting a lot of downward pressure on the gold and silver, while the dollar is absolutely ripping it. So that's giving a lot of strength to the dollar now. And yeah, gold and silver being pushed pretty hard down, right? Because gold is pegged to the dollar. So when the dollar is strong, when the dollar goes up, that puts a lot of downward selling pressure on gold. And on a technical level, this is very bad, right? Because there was hope that this could have been a short-term correction in a longer-term uptrend, right? But now that we're coming down pretty hard, it just makes the bearish case a lot stronger. Now, there is hope, of course, if we can hold this level, right? We can hold this level and cultivate higher lows, right? But if we continue down lower, retest this level around 1660, 1650 level, and then continue onward, then we will continue this bearish downtrend, right? And so gold really needs to find support right now. Of course, we're at this level where around the 1750 level, right? Found some support, temporary bounce, but failed to hold. Break the support level. What we need to do is hold this support level and then push up higher, right? Because if we fail to hold this level, we're probably going to come down and retest this level, right? And if we fail to hold that level, it's probably going to come down even more. And we're just going to keep making lower highs and lower lows and continue that downtrend. Now let's look at silver. Silver is looking a lot stronger if we look at the macro picture, right? I talked about how this sort of looked like a sort of imperfect ascending triangle, right? Where we test the resistance level multiple times, and but we have higher lows, right? Now, this is really important because if silver continues down here and breaks 24, we're going to start making lower lows. And we weren't able to make higher highs this time, right? We weren't able to break above this level around $30, right? We came just short of it. So we do have a lower high. So if silver comes down and isn't able to hold 24, we're going to start making lower lows, and this might actually change the trend downward, right? And this ascending triangle is going to break to the downside, which is going to be bad, right? Because we had an incredible run last year, but if this thing fails to hold this, we can come down and we should be able to find strong support around $22, but if not, this thing will plunge down. So gold and silver right now, it's in trouble, but it's not over, right? Right now, see, buyers are starting to step in. So there is a chance, this is a very ugly plunge, right? And when we had a very similar price action, it did continue down lower in the past. However, there's still a chance that we can push up higher, right? if inflation is not as bad as people expect, if the Fed is not seen as to be making statements that are as hawkish as people have been reading into, we can see the dollar start to fade. And if this dollar starts to fade again, like we did earlier this year, we can see more upward pressure, right? Because when the dollar faded earlier this year, we saw huge momentum push-ups higher. So hopefully we're able to hold at least this level, right? Because we have strong support here. Although we failed to hold over here last time, we did find strong support over here, right? Earlier this year before pushing up higher. So what I want to see is for us to find support here and then push up higher. Otherwise, we come down, we're probably going to retest 1650 and then push down even lower, right? Same thing with silver. Silver, I want us to at least hold $24. Otherwise, we're going to start making lower lows. And this is going to reverse this trend from an ascending triangle to a downward trend, bearish trend. So definitely will update gold and silver prices going ahead into the future and see how the price action develops. Hopefully, we're able to cultivate support around this level. But if we do plunge lower, this bearish downtrend will likely continue. But definitely update you guys as the weeks progress and see how the price action develops going forward. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it useful, helpful, informative, please like this video, leave a comment below, and subscribe for updates. I appreciate all your support. Thank you again, and have a great day.